Welcome to the last tarot vlog of November. We're moving into a new month, and it's the last month of the year. Yay! Alright, so, yeesh. Alright, so today I wanted to focus on these soul cards. I first saw them in this place called Stargazers, which is in Fish Creek, Wisconsin. And I wanted to get them, but I wasn't sure how much they cost or anything. But I just got them off of Amazon.com. So I was shuffling through the cards because I was trying to pick one. But then I thought, why not share the experience with you? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle the cards, or try to with one hand anyway, and pick one. Ooh. Alright. So I just turned the deck over. I had shuffled them a little bit, but not really too much. And I just saw this one. Now, these cards don't have one meaning. The point of these cards is to decide for yourself what this is supposed to mean. Now, for me, looking at this card, it obviously represents birth, which is interesting because my friend is in the hospital going to give birth to a baby today. Maybe, we'll find out. And another friend of mine, her son turns 1 year old tomorrow. So we're very happy about that. But this could also mean a new idea, a new project. I'm not pregnant. I don't know. Pregnancy is weird in dreams and in tarot and in the way you interpret certain things. They're not always about like babies. Could be the birth of a new idea, a new transition in your life, a new project idea, anything. So I think that's what this card means. But I did write in my journal, I wrote, what will my challenges be for this week? So maybe my challenges will be starting a new project. I don't know. For the past year, I've been making jewelry and I've been trying to sell it, but I haven't really done too well. And it's kind of discouraging when you make really awesome pieces that you love, but nobody wants to buy it. And it's like, but I want to keep doing it because I love it, and we're gonna see if it does any better in the next year, and I really, really hope that it does. That would be nice. Especially with Christmas coming up. So this is also, I don't want to pull too many cards for 1 week, but I kind of want to like pick a few of these cards and show you what we're dealing with here because they are so beautiful. I love this deck already. There's this card, which, oh my gosh, I love. It reminds me of water. It's like this card could be the, which one is pregnant? The High Priestess or the Empress? I think in the traditional deck, the Empress is pregnant. Or somebody is pregnant. I know that. And this reminds me of Cups, which is water and emotion. And that is so gorgeous. Oh, wow. And if you look closer, you could even see little faces. Like, you have to look really close. Like right up here, there's faces. You know, when I was little, I had this book. It was The Golden Treasury of Fairy Tales or something like that. And there was this story about this prince who was courting 3 sisters or something. I don't remember. And 2 of them were bad and 1 of them was good. And fuck is a bad word. Sorry. And one of them like drowned, or she fell into a well or something. This is kind of what this reminds me of. I want to look for that book. Ooh, you can see my kitchen. And then we have, I'm going to cut the deck a little bit. And then we're just going to, ooh. Oops, I picked up 2. All right, well, these will be the last 2. But we got, sorry, don't, interesting. Got this one, who's like a medicine lady. She's really pretty. I like her. This lady, to me, this card could mean looking within. She's just solitary. She don't need a man. That is for sure. She doesn't need anybody. She's strong. She might be an artist. This is really cool because there's no definite meaning to the cards. So you could like make it up as you go. And then I have this one. Oops, it's upside down. Sorry. This one is kind of like a card that says, leave me alone. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have to meditate on that. But that is it for the week. So, sorry. With this one, I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I'm supposed to look here. Oops. Here. Directly at the camera? Probably. Look at myself in the camera instead of looking at myself. I don't know. You guys like my hair? I just did it. It used to be turquoise, but then I was feeling like I needed a change, so I got it done. So, with Thanksgiving just being over, I wanted to talk about a couple things before I close. First of all, what was everyone thankful for this year? This year, I have been through a lot. And there was a full moon also, which was all about letting go. And there's something I've been carrying around inside me practically all year. And I've touched base on it before, but I don't know. I think I'm still in the process of dealing with it, probably. Because it was a long friendship that ended abruptly. And the biggest lesson that I learned is that maybe sometimes people just aren't meant to be friends. Like, there's those people in your life that you wish you could be friends with, or you were friends with at one time, and things didn't really work out, or something like that. I don't hate this person. It's just, whenever we would fight in the past, it would always be, she was feeling overwhelmed. I would say something that would push her over the edge, and then she would snap at me, and then she would block me, and then I would block her because she blocked me, and then she would take me off block and get pissed off that I blocked her. And then she would get upset all over again. And then she'd write me a really mean letter saying what a horrible person I am and have a nice life, blah, blah, blah. And then like a week later, she would get over it and we'd have a conversation and be friends again. And in our 20s, that's okay. But when someone is exhibiting the same behavior like a decade later, it's kind of shitty. I mean, if you're friends with somebody for that long, you know how they tick. You know, okay, if I push, this person is going to get upset at me and we're going to have issues. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect in any way, but I didn't do what I did maliciously at all. I wasn't trying to be malicious. I was trying to be a good maid of honor. But it backfired horribly in my face. But that part doesn't bother me as much as the fact that, again, she was mad at me. She felt overwhelmed. She didn't tell me what was wrong, so I couldn't fix it. And then she blew up at me. And she told me that we weren't friends anymore. And after that, you get to a point where you learn to forgive that person for how they treated you and forgive yourself for, not being perfect. But there comes a point where you're reflecting back on it, and if you miss the person enough to try and talk to them, and I think at this point in my life, I'm pretty much done because I forgive her, but I can never trust her again. So that's where I'm at. And I'm bringing this up because it's important for me to let it go. Let it go, the fact that it happened to begin with. Let it go that things weren't handled in the best light, and let the person go. So, going into the last month of the year, I think now is a great time to do that. And maybe with these, how many cards did I pick? Maybe with these 4 cards that I picked, I can try and do that. I think I'm doing the best that I can. At least I'm trying. And I'm trying not to dwell on it. So that's a good thing. Alright. So with that being said, what are some of the things you let go of this full moon, maybe without even realizing it? And excuse me. And would you like me to pull a card for you? And if so, I still have my other decks with me. I still have the King of Air from last week. But I have the Angel deck, I have the Oracle deck, I have the Unicorn deck, and the Mary Magdalene deck, which is also my favorite. I think they're all my favorite. I can't pick just one. So if you want me to pull a card for you, especially in the Christmas season, I can do that. I'm very happy to. And maybe you have a question for me. Maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you. But that's pretty much where I'm at. And thank you for watching. All right. Bye.